What up? Starting it up. How you guys doing? Whoops. It's a, be careful.
Is it too up? What do you think?
No, I think it's pretty good. We're we put this a little bit higher for you guys today, so it's a little bit higher perspective. Or what is it called? It's frog perspective is from like underneath. What is this called?
I feel I'm so low. Like...
So you're so low. Okay, gonna cut off my head here. Hey Jennifer, good to see you. And let us know who are all watching now. I was scared. Oh, she's gonna spill. Let us know where you, who you guys are. Well, where you're watching this from. It's always fun to hear. We're of course in Rovaniemi as usual, northern Finland. And it's so light, so much light coming from that side, so we have to like put the shutters in. Makes it look like a man cave.
Yeah, a little bit. It's really a nice and light apartment, actually.
Yeah, it is.
That's not.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna open this up so we can see comments and everything, all the good stuff. Oh, I don't know how to. How do I usually open this? Do you know?
Yeah, like this.
Oh.
Okay, nope.
No. I think it's just.
Click to expand.
Ah, yeah, there we go. See, we're a little bit rusty. We've been
Rusty, yeah.
off. We haven't done this for 2 weeks now.
2 weeks, I think for 1 week.
Yeah, well, we didn't do it 1 week, but yeah, that's true. It was, we missed 1 week because last week it was, what was last week? Last Thursday.
My birthday. And my birthday flowers, they're still like...
They're still alive. They look so good. They're on point. You guys see it? I don't know if they can see it. That's our wedding bouquet, the dried bouquet in the corner.
I tried it, yeah.
You guys see it?
I don't know.
They're, well, they're beautiful.
Maybe.
They're really, really beautiful. So, yeah, we're just going to give a couple minutes for people to join in here, and then we'll get started. Well, we've already got started. Stuff. Oh, thank you. Fixing my hair. I literally just came out of the shower. Did a workout, shower, speed eating food, and then we're live. Pro. And do you guys like my new like style here? Button-up shirt, looking more professional. You know, like a businessman. The businessman that I am. Although the hair, of course, maybe makes it.
Why can't a businessman have a long hair?
Yeah, they can nowadays, I guess. But it's, you know, traditionally they usually have pretty like neat cut. Not that I would adhere to that. So, how was your birthday?
My birthday was really nice. It was very, very...
Oh, very pretty. I'm assuming me?
Yeah.
Or is it the flowers?
I think you're sure.
Really?
Maybe.
I was thinking the flowers. But anyway, thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah, it was really relaxing. Like, what I literally wanted for my birthday was to chill.
Yeah.
So when we had a coffee, my mother and my sister were here over coffee with us. I made cake, and in the evening we went buying PlayStation games.
Oh yeah, did we start doing that on your birthday already?
Yeah.
No, it was the day after actually.
Was it?
We did, yeah.
No.
It was. I remember.
No, I remember too.
Because we did that on Friday. We started playing.
No.
I am sure of it. Because remember we were too tired.
No.
See, this is how how fight starts. Like, when did we start playing PlayStation?
No, seriously, we went to buy the games on my birthday.
Oh, that's true.
Played them the next day.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, we went to a secondhand game store. Like, I didn't even Oh, it flowers. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. But I figured like there's a chance she's talking about, like you're talking about me. So why not seize the opportunity?
Don't you hear you're pretty enough at home?
You don't use the word pretty.
It's true.
You say handsome,
Beautiful.
hot. What's wrong with hot? There's nothing wrong with it. So funny.
Thanks.
Well, I say you're hot too, because you are.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with it. We're married. So yeah, I did. So we're living in northern Finland, and I have literally not even seen a second-hand game store since my childhood. I didn't even know they existed. Like they have been extinct, as far as I know. From Sweden, we used to have this place. It was like my favorite thing as a kid to go to those. And then, and you would think this was my idea to go to a game store, but it was not.
No.
It was your idea. How did you get that idea? You were just like, hey, let's bring my PlayStation 2. I'm like, you got a PlayStation 2? And because we were gonna have like a week off, we just needed some time to chillax. You know, we weren't even gonna go anywhere. So you're like, yeah.
I thought it's a perfect opportunity to play console games.
Yeah. You wouldn't think by the looks of it, this beautiful, stylish girl here has a little bit of a nerd underneath, would you say? Is that fair?
Maybe.
Like in the best, I don't think being a nerd is a bad thing. I think it's actually amazing. But
yeah, I guess you could say so. I don't think myself did. Do I?
You don't think of yourself as a nerd?
No.
They never do. You know, the people that are weird, they never consider themselves weird.
Thanks.
I'm not saying you're weird, but yeah.
Yeah, anyway, we went there, we bought some PlayStation games.
Yeah. Just randomly picked out like 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you had a bunch of games as well already. Hey, is Pastor around? Don Lee. If you mean Pastor Bob, then no. He would be in Nashville. Oh, cool. So cool. 11 prayers from Northeast India. Now, are you from there, Don Lee, or are you just like missionary working there or something? It's funny because I was just like an hour ago, a little bit over an hour ago, I was talking to someone about Northeast India.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was having a lesson with someone from India.
Coincidence?
I think not. And just talking about the culture there, how different it is. And everything from the weather, all those types of things. So that's so cool. I'd love to hear what you're doing in Northeast India. But yeah, no. She answered no. I don't know to what I asked of those questions. They answered no. To whether it was you from there or that you are doing missionary work there. But where in Northeast India is that? Yeah, so we did that. And then we just...
Yeah, we went and bought 3 games. Okay, and then we came home.
And then we just, we had a bunch of days off and we have just been like really chilling. Chilling hard. We needed it just to not do much because we've been traveling like for weekends.
Lately a lot. And like going here and there.
Yeah.
It was really good to just, chill and not have any expectations or anything to, do.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Roger. Good to have you here. It was so good. Like, it was like, it felt like one of those, kind of when you were kids, like we were just getting back to that time, like being like kids. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because it's funny thought. Yeah, I guess we both are a lot like children. Like,
yeah. We're pretty childish.
Yeah. And I like that. I think that there's certain freedom and wisdom to dare to be like a child. It's not very popular.
Not necessarily.
Nowadays, you should be very, how would you say?
Grown up?
Yeah, very grown up and serious often. Take life and things seriously.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking, exactly. Okay, your dad is from Nagaland.
You just jump.
Shillong. Yeah, I'm just jumping.
Yeah, I think, your dad is from...
But that's how my brain works. I didn't even know where Nagaland is, actually, but... Oh, and I've never heard of those places you mentioned, but that's very cool, man. Very cool. So thanks for letting us know. I think, yeah. I'm thinking, like, if I can't be in touch, like, with my inner child, can I, like, how would I be able to, like, relate to our kids? Well, you know, of course you're a dad, but I love, like, playing when my dad would, like, play video games with me or something like that. It was fun. Like,
that's interesting.
Yeah, be interested in what they do, and like actually enjoy. I like watching kids movies. I like watching cartoons and things like that. I think it's fun.
Not everybody needs to, though.
No.
Finding your inner child doesn't need to be watching cartoons.
No, but I mean, I guess it's easy to lose that childlike wonder, and like be kind of blasé about everything. Be blasé about life. So. It's just so much fun. Like, we're playing video games. We ordered from, it's called Volt. It's like this thing you can order from anyone, any restaurant. And it's only like a few euros. It's really not expensive at all. And they have this option right now you can just click on. Like, they just leave it at the door. They don't, just ring the bell, leave it at the door. Whatever you order, pizza, food, order something else. And then they just run away.
Yeah, but that's because of COVID.
Of course, yeah.
So you don't have to, like...
But isn't it that option anyway?
No, it's not. It came.
Oh, it came.
Did you think that Finns are so antisocial that they have that option that I don't need to meet that?
Well, when we order
Delivery
food,
dude.
It says like "kyllä," which means like yes, like indeed, like that's the pre-chosen option. Is like that. Yes, leave it at the door. Like it's like they're begging us. They don't want to. So I just thought that was funny.
It's true, it is funny.
So it just felt like so fun. It's like just ordering in food, like being like kids, playing video games, and it was much needed.
Yeah.
Oh, are we having a hair issue here?
No, we're not having a hair issue. I just fixed it.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to say that, was I?
No.
I know. See, I'm learning, but I realized, oh yeah. Shouldn't have said that. She's been really good at teaching me those things. Yeah, so then we've been home and we started playing this really cool puzzle game, Broken Sword 5.
Has anyone else played that?
Yeah, do you guys love those like old, I don't know if we have anyone here who's even interested, it's like those old point and click adventure games. It's like one of those, but I guess it's newer. And it was really fun to play together. Because it's like all about like thinking, coming up with solutions. It's not like an action game. It's just like a story, and then you're supposed to solve these like puzzles and pick up things, and like how are you going to get through that door? And as a story, you talk to characters and things like that.
Yeah.
And oops, did you say that out loud? No. Story of my life, Roger. Story of my life. And okay, yeah. So Don Lee is talking. He's talking. Yeah, he's back home, in India, I guess. Happy to be back. That's awesome. Yeah, but for me, it was like a really. Well, you got to tell me what it was for you. For me, it was a really bonding experience because it felt like it was her idea. It's not like, okay, now I haven't played video games much at all like the past few years because I get so into them. So I kind of need to stay away from it a little bit. And I just wanted to prioritize my time differently, like doing other things, learning languages, learning instruments, like practicing those types of things. But it was so fun that you wanted to do that. It meant a lot for me.
Yeah, it did. You thought it was really bonding. I thought it was just purely fun.
Yeah.
And,
It wasn't bonding for you in the same way?
Yeah. Yeah. I would not have though said that as my number one thing.
Oh.
Because I think fun is bonding.
Sure.
Laughing together, no matter what, it's bonding for me.
100%.
But funny thing that we really needed to relax. Then we were playing a lot of computer games, and we were I don't say I was feeling guilty about it or anything, but I didn't necessarily like. Usually, that's something that you're like, okay, at least don't do that too much because it's not very productive.
Yeah. No.
No. So. And I want to highlight it can easily get an addiction, and it can be unhealthy, but it's not like that it's all bad.
No.
Because it's been so interesting lately. Yesterday was such an interesting day, such a breakthrough day for many things. We've been like lately thinking, and we've had a lot of questions like how to hear God in this situation, and how to find like how to move forward with certain decisions we've been thinking.
Yeah, we've been really kind of struggling with purposelessness. And I don't know, I've talked to a lot of people. It seems like a lot of people are struggling with that right now. I hope you're not. If you're not, then amazing. But just like there's been something new needs to happen, or like, you know, when God is starting to stir your heart and he wants to reveal new things, that's exciting. But you can sometimes feel like this heaviness because, you know, at least for me, like a depression, because he wants to tell you something.
Yeah.
So sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, often purposelessness can feel like a little bit like anxious feelings, and
nothing is fun anymore. Even the stuff that you used to have fun, like it's not fun.
It's a clear sign. It's good to pay attention to that. Like,
yes.
wait a moment. I'm starting to feel like this, instead of just like, oh, I'm so depressed. But what's going on? If you're usually happy and things are fine.
Yes, exactly.
And you have purpose in your life.
Yeah, and even if you felt that for years, like I've had seasons of being depressed, like having something that needs to change. You know, it could be moving to a new place, but it doesn't have to be. You could change the direction, something. You know, something God wants to reveal. It could be so many things. But it's good to take that into like account, like really listen to those feelings. But just know even if you've been stuck in that cycle for years, you're not supposed to stay there. Like God doesn't want you to be depressed. That's not from him. But
yeah, interesting. And yeah, we've been thinking many like, oh, how to move forward. And then we were just relaxing and resting and playing this computer game, and
right.
Then we started like the computer game later. We were having a deep conversation, and we started to realize that it like in some games you need to unlock certain things to see. After that you unlock certain thing, the next thing opens up, and you don't see further than sometimes you just have to go like quite small steps and solve smaller challenges before bigger perspective opens up. And that game spoke to our hearts and our minds and helped us actually to see certain like God's path for us and where he's calling us, and it was pretty crazy feeling.
Yeah, like a video game, like a computer
video game can speak to us.
What? God can use anything. And I've had them speak through so many things over the years, like even like TV shows like that would seem to have nothing to do, like it has nothing to do with God or anything, but he uses that anyway. Like it just can use anything to speak to us. So yeah, so we had just an amazing walk. It's starting to feel like fall here already. I don't know what it's like where you're at, but here up in northern Finland, it's starting to, colors are starting to change. You know, the leaves are starting to become.
The air smells different.
Yes, exactly.
Autumny.
Yeah, like the
Or
windy.
fall, like, yeah.
I actually love autumn. It's my favorite season because I feel like I don't know. There's something about like this newness. I have the most energy. Usually, I have the most clear thinking. So I love fall. Actually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Now.
What?
Now.
Now? What do you mean?
I used to hate autumn.
You said autumn.
5 days ago.
Yeah, what happened?
I was just praying. I was like, I don't want to. That it's autumn. I think I was crying because I was so upset that summer is about to end.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And then I was praying and I was just thinking like, I just really want to like enjoy autumn, but it feels like everything is just dying.
Yeah.
And there's never anything fun about autumn.
Yeah.
And then I just like, I prayed about it and then I went to Pinterest and I wrote fall inspiration. And I was searching like, just like I needed to get a new like attitude about autumn, and I started to think it's actually very beautiful. And I today googled how to do pumpkin spice yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm like
a keto version or what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
a
healthy
pumpkin pie. Yeah,
yeah.
and I'll make pumpkin spice and yeah, I'm going to have fun. I'm
Yes,
going to
good.
be upset. Yeah, because in Finland it's not as big thing autumn or like
celebrating
cozy,
it.
celebrating and having such a cozy things, pumpkins. Not really. It's just pretty dull, wet, and dark.
Dull, wet, and dark. Yeah. Yeah. So, if you're just joining us right now, we're talking about like where we're at right now, our journey and everything. But we're so here. If you guys have any things regarding relationships and questions to us directly, you can feel free to ask anything in the chat here, and we're so happy to talk about whatever's on your hearts as well. So
yeah, that was so cool that something swithed.
Something switched for you because you've been like dreading fall. You've been always
like scared.
Yeah.
Like no, I'm gonna be away during that time of year somewhere sunny.
Right. Even though you love winter.
I love winter.
Yeah.
If there's snow.
If there's snow. Oh, yeah, okay.
It's not that I love winter in.
Hey, Sandy. Good to have you.
Necessary.
Friend Sandy Griffin just joined.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. As long as it's like.
I like real winter with snow and cold and.
Yeah.
Mountains and hot chocolate and skiing.
Skiing and snowmobiles and. What do you call that? You know, when you fish, ice fishing? It's called ice fishing?
Yeah, ice fishing.
That's fun. We did that this winter, but
yeah, you mastered ice fishing.
I mastered it.
He was just pulling fish like this. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, that was so cool. That's fun because it's not something I would have done if it wasn't for like hanging out with your family. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
so you get to try new things when you're married.
Yeah, it's true. Very much.
Oh, Donald said his girlfriend left. My girlfriend left me thinking that I intentionally kept my phone unreachable. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. That's yeah.
Tough, yeah.
That's tough, especially when it seems to be like a misunderstanding. So yeah, definitely had went for a wonderful walk in the autumn-y weather last night, and just talked, dreamed. I think it was really important. You know, we're both feeling really kind of something, you know, needs to change. Something like kind of stuck, like heavy, like just uninspired, not motivated.
And I think many are like.
Is anybody else feeling that right now? Yeah, it's like there's a very weird time we're in. It's very
a bit confusing.
Confusing, very awkward time. As someone said, I think that really described this season best. Like it's very awkward. Yeah, many different opinions, and things seem to like. It can be probably easy for people, you know, isolation, loneliness.
Yeah.
You know, we of course have each other, but we know that God has so much more for our lives than that. You know, just to bless people, to bring His kingdom to the earth, expand His kingdom.
For you.
What?
Yippee.
Exactly. So definitely got a lot of clarity last night. I feel like I really slept with so much peace, because you kind of, when you have this like tiredness that you feel like you want to sleep, but it does not go away with sleeping. And today is also like a lot of things were settled. I was still feeling like kind of this heaviness, but I just decided this afternoon, it's like I'm not going to partner with this like atmosphere wherever it is, if it's here, if it's something because of what's going on in the world right now, or whatever the reason is for it. I mean, if there's things, I know that this is not gonna last. Like I've had tough seasons before, and God is faithful. You know, I know that. I know He's gonna bring us to where we need to go, even though right now things might seem just confusing or purposeless. Then I know that as we just continue pursuing Him, that things will open up. So I just decided I'm just gonna do a workout and just like go in the opposite direction. And I was just declaring things about that I have purpose, you know, and God loves me, and saying it to you too.
Yeah, it was crazy. I just felt it, like how he said like that he was just like talking and declaring like how he's going to have a good time no matter what, and it was so crazy that when you were talking that I felt suddenly way lighter, because I was feeling tired too, like in for many reasons, but also somehow the spiritual atmosphere is really heavy, a bit heavy. Many have been saying the same.
Oh, they
yeah, that they are feeling a bit like tempted to get a little bit up, like anxious.
Right.
Yeah, it's easy to give up for that feeling, and you just like were speaking good things, and I just like felt it like, whoa, like you speaking good things and not cooperating with that kind of spirit. It was so freeing for me too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, I just got really tired of it. I'm a very positive person. I really thrive on that. Like optimistic. Like that is who I am, who I'm made to be. And I actually don't think anybody is created to be cynical, or it's not one of the not one of the 9 fruits of the spirit. There's no.
But some have more tendency to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tendency. What do you?
Some have more tendency to be cynical, or it's easy to slip into that.
Oh, okay.
But that's not really where we were created. It's not.
Yeah. 100%. So I just decided I'm just tired of this heaviness. So I'm just gonna declare the opposite. I'm gonna. Oops.
So cold.
Oh.
I just poured half glass of water on me.
You did? Oh.
Okay, I did not pour half glass water, a little bit, but it's still
almost
cold. Oh, it feels so refreshing if I look the positive side of it.
Yeah. See? Gotta speak the truth, the opposite, which is the truth. Like if it's negative, what's going on? So, yeah, something shifted in me though. Even though like it's not like my everything just switched right there, but I'm feeling slightly like a shift on the inside of us, like because I know that God has good plans. I know He is good. He has good plans for His creation, for the earth, for His people, for He has so much good for us, and for us, particularly in our lives, like even if it's sometimes we don't know where we're going, where we feel a bit stuck, like it's he reveals, even if he just reveals the next step, it can be something simple. Then that's all we need to know, and just go on that, and whatever it is that's holding us back, get rid of that. Whether that's regret, whether that's a lot of stuff you might need to sell, get rid of a lot of your stuff. You might not need to. Maybe you're supposed to stay exactly where you're at, and you're supposed to actually just like really plant and, you know, develop culture, relationships, and things like that. So it's different for everybody, but no matter what, I was sick and tired of partnering with that. So I'm just, I'm not going to feel heavy anymore. Boom, I'm done. You guys are awfully quiet right now in the comment section. Can anybody relate to that, or does anybody have any like thoughts so far what we talked about?
Yeah, or what have you been thinking lately? Is there something interesting going on in your life you want to share?
Heta always loves to hear fun things.
Yeah, that's true.
That's your love language.
Fun.
After, gifts or fun, which is most important to you?
Fun.
Is that more important?
No. Try to sound
or
better.
You're like, fun. That's so convincing. It's up there, but gifts are fun.
Gifts are fun, let's say so.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, like, if I would have to work my whole life, like in no fun job, or if I would, and then I would get sometimes gifts.
Yeah.
Or would I rather not have gifts ever, but always have fun? Fun.
Yeah, you would have fun.
I'm not that gifts, I guess.
Not that much. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, I had a pastor when I went to ministry school who, she was just like really, I had groups, and I was, and in her group she just had such a high value for fun. And it doesn't mean that she's like this, she's very serious about life, and she is really like what she's going after with ministry and what the Lord has. She's super like focused on that, and there's no like just kind of goofing around about life and not like doing anything of significance. That's not fun. Like fun is actually really serious. Like we were talking about earlier, how bonding it is. Like when we were playing video games, computer games together, we were having fun, we were bonding, and it's about that. Now, of course, those things can also become like an addiction. And then we don't want to do so. I don't see us like, I don't think that you and me are going to play computer games every single day for the next few months.
We aren't?
Oh no. Did I hurt your feelings? I mean, there's certain seasons.
Okay.
We might here and there. I don't know. I'm just saying like, it's not, what am I saying here?
You won't be playing computer games every day?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe I want to do other things as well. Dolly says, understood. Nice. So good. But yeah. Yeah, so how are you guys feeling out there? Are you guys feeling excited about life? Are you feeling depressed and heavy about what's going on? I'd really like to talk about this. I'm really feeling something on it, like we're supposed to talk about this.
Yeah, I'm feeling both.
You're feeling both?
I'm feeling both. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that I believe that the season I'm in is about to end, and there feels no life anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about the things that are coming, but I'm not yet there. So it's a bit like, clearly, chapter of the book is about to end, and I'm excited about the new, but I have to read the rest of the pages But I'm not very interested about anymore because I already want to be in the next chapter.
Yeah.
But God is good. It's not that I just have to suffer and suck it up.
No, we can sometimes think that we know better.
Thank God, yeah.
And just like, well,
hey, mister, there.
Get me to the next season already. Coming back home, feeling unwelcomed, but a different story. So you're feeling that you're welcomed.
That's nice.
I'm assuming that's what you're saying, and I hope so. That's lovely. Yeah, it's it's really like, especially like for you, you're so like quick to change and to like and to get into like the next season, next thing. I can be in almost a little bit of like the opposite sometimes. Like sometimes I'm so like loyal usually with what I have in front of me, but sometimes I might stay with it too long. It's time to move on with certain things.
Yeah.
And
I might be sometimes too quick to leave. Like, alrighty, this is no fun anymore.
Right, because it's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot to do that. You always say like, I don't want to do that because why? Because it's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. How can we make it fun? Because so many things we can make things fun. We can clean and have fun. We have fun when we clean. Sometimes we don't, but it doesn't mean that we couldn't. But like just like keeping that childlikeness that we're talking about, and not partnering with the atmosphere around us.
Yeah.
Partner with a lot of negativity and confusion right now. I actually think there's going to be a lot of good things coming out of all of this. Of course, there is destruction that's happened along the way. You know, physically, economically, all sorts of things. But I have a lot of
We
hope.
have a good God. Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom line is God is good.
God is good, and He turns always every situation into good, even though it's like feels like impossible sometimes.
Yeah, He is so able to make anything.
He's so able.
Anything good. Donna said, the only thing I'm happy about. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dolly. Thank you. Try to see the fun in everything. Yeah. Exactly.
Doing taxes is so fun.
Yeah. I actually like doing taxes.
That's why I married you.
Yeah, of course you can ask a question. Go for it, Donnelly. Go for it, Donnelly. But yeah. There's so much that could be like well, of course, when we are feeling purpose with where we're going, when we have like strong, we know where we're going, then everything becomes fun. And when we're feeling purposeless, then everything just becomes boring, even the most fun things. Donnelly saying, is listening to Bryan Adams songs okay? Now this is an interesting question. I would say the short answer is yes, but it also depends. For me, I really like Bryan Adams. I have played some of his songs live, you know, with bands, like cover bands, and I think he's great. Great voice, great songs. He seems like a really nice guy too. Like he has something very genuine about him. Do you know Bryan Adams?
No.
Summer of '69. It's a good hit. I really liked Bryan Adams when I was a kid. I subscribed to him, just saw and listened. I'll always be right there. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. So when it comes to music, I would say like there's certain bands that I would not recommend to anyone if it's like really like just icky, like giving a wrong message, or if it's like outright like satanic, like bad atmosphere, like
or very, very, I would say also very lustful or sexual,
lustful.
like icky. Maybe that's what you meant, icky. By icky.
Exactly. So then, of course, there are so those that I wouldn't recommend to anyone. But then there's kind of a little bit of a gray zone. Like there's certain bands that you kind of just have to check with yourself, with your own, with the Lord. You know, is this good for you? Is this producing good fruit in your life? Like if it is it's very like if it's something that cools your affection towards God, then probably that isn't so healthy for you. But if it's something that doesn't, if it's something that actually enhance your connection with God, then I have no problem with it. And even if it's not like a Christian artist, like just because it's called a Christian artist doesn't mean that it's good. We all know that. So I think we need to be really aware of everything. Like we try to be aware of what movies we watch, what music we listen to, kind of what we read, what we focus on, because we're going to be impacted and influenced by that.
Exactly, like, very well said.
Like how do you feel? I know that you've thought about this the past few years a little bit, like music.
Yeah.
Have you had to change what you listen to?
Yes, radically.
Radically.
Yeah.
In what way?
I used to struggle a lot with depression and anxiety.
Right.
And guess what kind of music I was listening? Like
probably super joyful, jolly, happy music.
No, I was listening like this kind of this music genre does not exist anywhere else in the world than in Finland. Finnish rap.
Finnish rap.
Yeah, judge me. Finnish rap. Yeah.
No, there's no judgment here.
Okay.
I was a bit shocked when I heard it when we were dating, but I got over it.
Yeah, I know, right? And yeah, it was extreme. It was about I was at that time, I want to clarify, I was not so burning for Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was listening that mainly. And like I don't know, it just the music was very depressing, dark, very much about like poetic but melancholic, and it got me so melancholic mood, and I was like, yeah, this feels exactly like how I'm feeling.
Misery loves company.
Misery loves company, and that did not do good for me. If I would listen music like that now, it would be okay, but I wouldn't probably want to do it very long, because then I would start to feel like,
it probably doesn't really like resonate with
who
you are and what you're doing, where you want to.
Yeah, I was just talking like a week ago with this one girl about like Finnish music, and there's all kind of Finnish music, but oftentimes Finnish culture is very melancholic, and the songs are mainly about breakup or like my heart hurts, something.
Yeah.
Something has happened. I'm so empty. Blah, blah, blah. And I said, I just can't listen to that because I'm so much in love myself. Why would I listen to that? It doesn't resonate with me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That is good. Just to speak to.
Yeah, but that's just, and I think, okay. Now I maybe got a little bit lost today.
No. I don't think so at all. Was it hard for you to, did you make like a conscious decision that, okay, I'm going to start getting rid of some of the music I listen to, or was it just natural? How did it work for you? Because when I do remember when we just started dating, we had dated for a while, but I was in Norway the whole time, and then we were driving from Finland to Sweden, and you were listening to Finnish rap in the car.
Oh yeah.
This is like almost 2 years ago.
Yeah?
Well, not quite, but almost.
Yeah. Do you remember better that? Like how things went, because I just remember at some point I decided, okay, I won't listen to this anymore.
Yeah.
But it was a bit hard to give up. But it was same time tempting me to slide back to certain like anxiousness.
Yeah, because it probably reminds you how you felt when you listened to that last time.
Yeah. And Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, but you kind of just weaned off more and more.
More and more, and then I just mainly started to listen worship. I just say that's like that everybody should only listen to worship.
Yeah.
That's not my message.
Right.
But I didn't really want to listen to anything else because I was a little bit in a vulnerable place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and there are certain bands that I used to listen to at the time, and I used to love those bands, but I just don't anymore. And I don't need to mention any bands because I'm not trying to bash anyone. That's not my point. And so it just didn't do it for me anymore. So Don Lee is asking, Christian, which are your favorite Christian metal bands? My favorite Christian metal bands. Oh, I like this question.
I like this question too.
You do? So my favorite Christian metal bands are, I really like Extol. I really like, the latest album that they put out. Well, it's years ago now, but it seems like new, but it's actually quite a few years now, but that was really good. Benia Reach, amazing. Maybe my favorite screamer of all time. Ilka Volume, it's amazing lyrics too. What else? I like Narnia, with more like melodic metal.
Narnia.
And what else? Christian metal bands. Flesh Killer, it's good. It's really, really good.
That name.
Yeah, you like that name. I like some songs by The Burial, with the very extreme band. Then there can be songs from a few bands here and there, like For Today has some cool songs I like listening to. Listened a little bit to Impending Doom. It's very, very extreme, but those are good bands. But yeah, so I don't have a ton like of Christian bands that I listen to, but the ones that I do really like, I tend to go back to over and over again. So when I really started listening to Christian metal, I was probably 14, 15. Then it was Narnia. It's also, I really liked Laudamus. Peter, he's been on here many times. The guitar player and singer from Laudamus. I loved that band. So they were really awesome. And yeah. What's your favorite Christian metal band?
I'm obsessed with that one song right now.
Oh yeah, Leah McHenry. She is she's a Christian artist. She doesn't promote herself as a Christian artist, but she is it's an amazing, cool. She had 5 kids, homeschooled them, and then decided she's going to be an artist, and she's really successful. And she never plays live, but she is earning really good living off making this. It's kind of cool. It's like melodic metal, like symphonic kind of. She's been called the Enya of metal. So if you
amazing voice, she has amazing voice.
Yeah, you really like that.
Yeah,
we just listened to it in the car not too long ago. So Leah McHenry.
I was like, why haven't you listened?
I thought I had
to me before.
I thought I had. I remember I was the only young lad who knew about Christian metal, thanks to Larry and Pep, who used to illegally steal music from the internet. Oh, okay. Someone's been a bad boy.
Not so bad.
What do you think of Tourniquet? I haven't really heard a lot of Tourniquet. We played a song in high school. I was just drumming for the song. We were doing it. But I haven't really heard much Tourniquet. I know they're a very popular Christian band. So I've never listened to them. I tend to go to either I like some kind of a melodic metal, or Narnia Nightwish, something like that, or mostly more extreme metal, or kind of progressive, interesting metal, experimental. So, yeah. But back to we were talking about something interesting before, just about the atmospheres and
the music.
Yeah, because I think it ties in together. What do you want to fill your minds with? Your eyes, your head, what you listen to. It's going to influence your atmosphere. And also, not just what we put in here, but what we're thinking. Because so oftentimes we just like, we think all these really, really negative thoughts about ourselves and just like putting ourselves down. So I am not a good practitioner of this. Like I've heard many people talk about it, like doing declarations, but that's what I did today and it really worked. Just declaring the truth, declaring, the positive or like the solution rather than the problem. Like we don't have to focus on the lies. Just have to focus on the truth. We can be aware of the lies, but it's only so we can, be aware. What was that? That was very sweet. Don't I have the sweetest wife? I think so. Whoever I meet, like when I just meet people, like even though they're awesome and great, I'm like, man, I'm so happy. I'm so thankful I am married to Heta. She is my favorite. She's my favorite buddy playing computer games with. She's my, just my lover, my wonderful wife and future mother.
This is not an announcement.
No. Oh, whoops. See, me and my big mouth.
Yeah.
How often does that happen? I just like, so typical. Yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about? We got a little bit of time here, a few more minutes, not that much. What's on your hearts and minds right now? How are you guys doing? Like where you guys are at? Is it crazy where you're at, or is it pretty like normal? Here, at least where we're at in northern Finland, it's kind of normal. Like back to normal, pretty much. I was just talking to a friend in Melbourne. He said they can't even do anything. He can't see even his family members. He has to just stay inside. And
no.
He can go out for like an hour.
No, I'm
workouts.
so sorry. That
he can
sounds
go
like
to the
a
store.
nightmare.
Yeah, for like the next 6 weeks. Yeah. So
I'm so sorry. Life is so normal here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks so hard.
So we're thankful for that. No, we never know.
Yeah, of course.
What's gonna happen? We never know what's gonna happen. We never know if things gonna be on lockdown or whatever things happen in our lives. But we still know God is above all those things, and He has good plans for you guys. So, my heart for today is really like you guys would know how much purpose you guys have, whether you know it or not. I was hearing something really good today. Like he, as this pastor, like he's really famous now, like itinerant speaker and beloved author, and he just like he didn't even want to do ministry, but he just started serving, helping out in different areas, and he noticed how certain passions would come to life by just serving, like just helping people. And he said that you don't just follow what you know you're passionate about, like, because you don't know yourself that well. Like, there's so much more to be discovered. Now, you might know a few things, you might even know quite a few things, and by all means, go after those dreams. God has put them there for a reason, but I think it was so very encouraging to just like, I don't know myself that well. Like there's so much more to be discovered. There's so much more that we're gonna experience. Like just as we start serving people, and
Beautiful.
Yeah, can't wait for all this to be over.
Yeah.
Tired of air hugs. Seriously, I hope that it's not going to be something that stays, that people are going to just hug even more after all this is over. That's my hope.
Yeah.
That's so. Good recommendation from Jennifer here. Christian metal site on FB shows a wide variety of metal bands. Yeah, so you can check that out, Dolly. And I know also that Pastor Bob he at least used to have, I believe he has still, like these like playlists on Spotify, and he has playlists for different genres, so you can find all sorts of, if you want like Christian black metal, there's bands for that. You want Christian power metal, then you go to that list. So he has a lot of
What's power metal?
What's power metal? Power metal is basically, comes from Germany pretty much, and it's like pretty up tempo, and then with the vocals. That's power metal. Probably like it, and it's usually pretty like sing along. Like it's easy to sing along with it.
Why do I like it? Probably.
Why would you like it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Nightwish is a little bit power metal. Okay, great. Only follow that. Awesome. So you're already onto it. Yeah. If all you other guys, if you guys are watching, and there you go. That's a recommendation. Norway. Where did that? Just word Norway. Where did that come from? Love Norway.
Me too.
So much.
What is ID5?
I defy them, lads. Basically, you just go against something. That's what
Norwegians.
Yeah, I don't know. Nice description of power metal. Thanks, Eduardo. Eduardo. And power metal is probably, I don't know, I'm assuming from your name, Eduardo Pino. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I'm assuming you're from South America. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think power metal is, well, it's pretty big there. So you have so much more to discover.
That's very true.
All these genres. I don't know why it's called power metal, by the way. Doesn't it feel like it should be called something else? Power metal should be something more like heavy.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like popish.
Yeah.
Pop metal or something.
Yeah.
Power or electro pop dance metal.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry I said that, but that's what comes to my mind.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, guys. Well, we're about to wrap it up here, and
time.
Yeah, we hope you're doing so well wherever you're at, and we just pray that if anybody's feeling some kind of heaviness and depression, anything from this season, I hope you're not, but then we just pray that is lifted off and that God will reveal even more purpose in your life right now. We just speak there over you guys, and remember, God is good no matter what. You're from Portugal, sorry. Yeah, but Portugal, you got some metal there too. It's a good metal country. So yeah, bless you guys so much, and we love you. Bye from the Tappers.